Hello again. Today is International Cabernet Sauvignon Day, and it's again I love all these different days. Always an excuse. In any case, so international for me, I decided to really go international and go pretty far. So we're in Australia, Southwest Australia, that corner that we've discussed before of Australia, and it's Leeuwin Estate. We've talked about them before. They're amazing Chardonnays, and they also have incredible Cabernets and Shiraz, of course. It's Australia after all. So it's southwest, the corner really called the Margaret River Valley in Australia, right on the ocean, on the Indian Ocean. It's got a lot of salinity and a lot of wind coming from the ocean. This estate is reasonably, it's two generations, 40, 50 years ago. Was started with the help of Robert Mondavi as an advisor and as a mentor. I think we discussed that before as well, by a family, I think the Horgan family, and they're still running it. We visited there, as I said before. It's just an incredible place to be. Them, and right next door there's Voyager Estate. One of these days we'll do a wine from them. They really make incredible Cabernets as well, and so they think their climate there is very similar to Bordeaux, being close to the water in a temperate kind of environment, not very hilly, right there in the valley. But the terroir is very different kinds of soils, and so it's a different expression of Cabernet. We're gonna see that. 2013 was a very good year. This wine is not so hard to find in the States, and it's really worth every penny compared to the more expensive Cabernets. The color is just what you'd expect, really dark and deep, and sort of, which, it's Cabernet. On the nose, the minute I opened it, it had that really just rich fruit. It was just Cabernet, true and true. And it had a little bit of that sweetness, on the berry that you get from Cabernet, and sort of richness. These wines, I don't know, each year maybe a little bit different, but they're sort of 96, 95, 97% Cabernet with a little bit of Malbec. So kind of more of the traditional Bordeaux, where they used to have a little bit of Malbec, in their assemblage. The nose is just, classic Cabernet, without being, it's not overly expressive. It's got some restraint. It's got some of that sort of bitterness on the end that I like, that you get in the Bordeaux Cabernet. And the acidity also on the nose. It's just sort of a lot of the little pieces that you want to see in a beautiful Cabernet that come together. Nice tannins. Really, you feel the tannins, and that's kind of good because it's kind of make you snap that tension, and you do feel the salinity, which is interesting. Something the property talks about. There's a very nice finish, and the finish tends to be more like you do often get with the nice Bordeaux. Sort of, it's more on the more tart side of the fruit. It's not necessarily the tannins, but it's a little bit tart, a lot more bitter. You're sort of evolving more into dark chocolate and those classic notes. The attack is just also almost has some licorice to it. It feels very red, almost dark. I don't know how to say that in the mouth, almost black, and it's sort of really, it's just really it's just yummy. I know that's a technical term here. It is really very good, and it's a great sort of sample for truly an international Cabernet Sauvignon. Maybe the next couple of days we'll try some other Cabernets. This is an opportunity to sample. Great wine, highly recommended from a great property. I really like. Every time I've had some of these wines, I keep thinking about the visit we had with them. Anyway, see you soon, and good weekend.